Honestly, I don't know.
Is that the size of the drop or what's happening?
You're looking at magnificent.
Help! This is bad!
Jones says we've got to stop. He doesn't like that.
Bloody Nora.
According to today's newspaper headlines, it seems that it's the end of the road for motoring presenter Jeremy Clarkson, as the announcement came later.
And said that it's with deep regret the decision had been taken not to renew him.
Excuse me.
Hurry up!
Let's do this. Hang on a minute.
Plenty of sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. Think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day.
Get out of the way. Hello, that was the hothouse flowers, and now look what we have. Here we go! Coming up now is a small montage of what you can expect. Get a bloody move on.
Well, whatever, we decided to...
Hurry up! God, that looks tricky. I love speeding. Oh, dearie me. Keep your foot in it, man. It's quite scary through here.
The location we chose for this titanic duel was Portugal. Specifically, the international racetrack of the Algarve. When we arrived, mechanics from Porsche and McLaren...
Here we go! Straight away, I can tell you that this doesn't have the brutality or the savagery of the McLaren. Because it has rear-wheel steering and four-wheel drive, it feels planted, it feels secure and safe. And that gives you the confidence to play about. The grip is genuinely incredible. I think this is very good news. Oh, good. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's do this.
This is frightening. That's what it is.
Get out of the way.
Well,
This is rubbish.
Get a bloody move on.
I am here because, gentlemen, I have in the back.
Let's do this.
Or indeed any sort of thing, gave me a fizz like the Ferrari, the Ferrari. This, I believe, will absolutely mince the other two. Oh, man!
James was...
Here we go!
What we have here...
Get out of the way.
Hypercar Holy Trinity.
Why are you doing that?
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Yeah! Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh my God! This is starting to come together now. Witless dishcloth. Yes! Right, we're all set. Sorry. You just can't do any better.
played out there all day.
Get a bloody move on.
Before we ended up in a £3 million crash.
Hurry up!
Let's make the first test a drag race using...
Let's do this.
Instead of revving the petrol engines, we shut them down.
Three, two, one, go!
Who won that? It was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's not important though, is it?
Is it not?
No, it's just not relevant.
Right, right. In a drag race, it's irrelevant which car gets there first.
Yeah, yours is the better milk float. Get out of the way.
Back in the pits, Hammond had an idea.
Get a bloody move on.
I can't drive the Ferrari on the road.
Why? Here we go!
Soon, Richard and I were enjoying the world.
Hurry up!
We're off. Oh, for God's sake. Hello, mate. Hello. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, God. Hello. Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Oh, bloody hell.
You're all right. Let's do this. Here we go!
See, we've got to tell everyone about our track. Yes.
Get out of the way.
It even looks dangerous on a map, because as you can see, it's the...
Hurry up! Take it away. First up, it's the Isn't Straight, so called because it isn't straight. After the second right on the Isn't Straight, we're into Your Name Here corner. If you make a mistake, there's no runoff area. It's just woods. We've called this section Old Lady's House because it's right next to a house where an old lady lives. Get this 90 left right or you'll crash into a cage full of electricity. And you'll need to get the final 90 left right as well or you'll run into a field of sheep. So, trees, animals, a house, electricity, and because it's in England, usually quite a lot of moisture in the air. It really is. Get a bloody move on. Here we go! This isn't as far
This track was designed to trip cars up. There are fast corners, slow corners, drifty corners, and bumps. It's hard on the tyres, it's hard on the brakes, it's hard on the engine. It's point and squirt and...
Let's do this.
Test at the Ebola-drome. We'll do a timed...
Get a bloody move on.
Here's the American. Right, there he is, looking utterly bewildered.
A skitter of a wheel spin, and immediately he's onto the isn't straight. He's through the final corner on the isn't straight. Into your name here. Coming up to Old Lady's house. No turbo lag at all as he hammers down the bumpy back straight towards substation. One more 90 left to go through Field of Sheep.
Amazing. Now, to make sure that the M2 wasn't on sort of the lap board all by itself, we got the American to put some other benchmark cars. Well, we call them benchmark cars. He calls them communist. Around the...
Out of the way.
Now it's time to see where the M2 goes.
Hurry up! Let's do this.
We began by lining up the 3 most exciting cars on the planet.
Get out of the way.
Three, 2, 1. You look like a moron.
Nobody cares!
With that sorted, it was time to bring in a racing driver to see which of our cars could do the fastest lap. Our resident American said he was...
Here we go!
Finished. We were interested to hear his professional...
Get a bloody move on.
So we moved on to the...
Hurry up!
Look how good it looks there.
Thank you very much, James. You want to go and get a cup of tea?
Well, we've warmed the track. Next, it was the turn of the Porsche 918.
Here we go!
Finally, it was the turn of the psycho killer, the trickiest, the edgiest of the three. But I was so confident it'd win, I was prepared to take a massive gamble. If the McLaren isn't the fastest, you two can knock my house down.
What?
Knock it down.
What, your house?
Yeah, and I mean that. That's how confident I am that that will be the fastest.
That's you know we will do that.
Yep.
It's a serious bet.
Yeah.
Fine.
If that's not the fastest, we can knock your house down.
Yep. You know where it is. You've both been.
Yeah. I'd love to knock it down.
Here we go. A lot riding on this. With that, back to the tent. Thank you so much. Now, I want to make it absolutely plain, because I know this matters to Anoraks. All three cars were running on exactly the same sort of tyres.
Yes, same tyres, same track, same driver. So the times are down to the cars.
Yeah.
Yep, and now it is time to reveal those times. And let me just make it absolutely clear. We don't know what they are. The producers have kept them from us. They're top secret.
Yeah.
So let's put the scoreboard up and let's begin with the Ferrari, I believe. Let's see what it did it in, please. 154.4. We don't know if that's any good, do we? But
Well, let's move on and do the Porsche next. Let's have a look. What did the Porsche do it in? And it didn't mince it. It was slower than the Porsche. I told you, it's just a melon ball. It's slower than my car, which was faster than your car.
yeah, it's 0.2 of a second, and it looks better.
Yeah, it did. In my mirror, where it belongs, getting smaller. It's a melon ball, and it lost.
Hammond,
What?
calm down.
All right.
Because now we must bring up the time that really matters.
Yeah.
The one where a lot's at stake. The McLaren, the McLaren P1.
Are you nervous?
No.
Sure.
No.
A little bit?
No, I'm not nervous.
So why be nervous? Because you could get like a shopping trolley and keep all your things in it, move it about, make some new friends under a bridge somewhere.
Hammond.
I'd say sell your body. Don't do that.
Be quiet. Let's bring up the time of the P1. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Where is it?
Because you said the fastest, but it's not the fastest, it's the slowest.
Yeah. And on that terrible disappointment, I'm afraid it's time to end. Thank you all very much for coming. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week in Johannesburg. Goodbye!